General Store Midwest Modified A class coming out onto the speedway. Frank, I'm not going to pronounce that last name. I will butcher it to death, but I am terribly sorry. Frank was my first night up here this year. Not sure about that name. As the lights off around the speedway, Gary Krebs is on the outside of row number 2. Rob Muhlenberg, also Elijah Keeper out on the speedway. Green flag coming out. And it was nearly a 4-wide start as they crossed the start-finish line. Elijah Keeper in car number 81. He's got company down to the inside. Here comes Gary Krebs in the 26. Side-by-side action off the start as we come across the start-finish line for lap number 1. It was a battle for the lead. Langton in car number 44 looking to the outside of Muhlenberg, making it a side-by-side battle for the number 3 position as they work out of turns 3 and 4. Still side-by-side, Elijah Keeper to the outside of Gary Krebs. Elijah Keeper pulls out front of Gary Krebs just a little bit, but Gary Krebs fights back down to the inside. This is what a good race looks like. Side-by-side battle all the way around the speedway, and Langton and Muhlenberg continue to battle side-by-side for the number 3 position as well down the backstretch. Now Elijah Keeper has tried to pull out a little bit of a lead as they went into turns 3 and 4. Gary Krebs still fights back to the inside. We've got problems. Car number 83. Car number 83 of Scott Campbell out of Willard, Missouri, high off the speedway over in turn 2, and that car's still rolling. Looks like he's going to get back on the racetrack, but under caution.
Yeah, Marcus, he may have some damage there. He came off turn 4, made contact with the front stretch wall right about underneath the flag stand, and he made some pretty hard contact, so it wouldn't surprise me if 83 cars got a little bit of damage. Of course, that's our past champion, Scott Campbell. And I was just going to say, this heat race right here is loaded up. You got Elijah Keeper out in front. He's a former champion. Gary Krebs, he's a former champion. Jerry Langton, we know what he can do. Got Rob Muhlenberg, he's a former champion. So a lot of heavy hitters here. And Wazawick's back there now in the 6th position. And, you know, Marcus, I've said before, I've been doing this announcing a lot of years. I've said to the race fans, if I'd mispronounce a driver's name and you know it, don't hesitate to come up and tell me. It won't bother us a bit.
By all means, please come up here and help us out, please. We will not be offended one bit. We will appreciate it very much so. And we get ready to go back under the green flag. Here we go. Elijah Keeper going to try to hold on to the lead as this race winds down. Gary Krebs in car number 26 holds on to 2nd. He's got Langton, though, coming up to the outside. Muhlenberg also kind of lurking in there on that battle for 2nd. 3 wide as they come out of turn 4 across the start-finish line. Elijah Keeper is just loving this. The more these guys race each other, the further away he is going to get. Still basically a 3-car battle for the number 2 position. Right now, Langton in the 44 has the 2nd position. And now Gary Krebs pulls ahead of Muhlenberg in the 59, and they run 2, 3, 4 as the white flag comes out. One more lap to go for Elijah Keeper. Rob Muhlenberg pulls back to the inside of Gary Krebs for a little bit and then got shut out as they went into turns 1 and 2. Checker flag coming out this time by for Elijah Keeper in car number 81, and he takes this heat race for the A class for the Midwest Modifieds.
All right, I've got my junior fan of the week, and there is a white kids ticket, 885. If that is your ticket, a white kids ticket, 885, come up to the announcer's booth. You are the junior fan of the week.
Pepsi Night rolls on here at the Springfield Raceway, and we appreciate the fine folks from Pepsi donating some prizes for us here tonight for you race fans. Show some appreciation to Pepsi and go down and get some nice Pepsi products down in the concession stand. Cold Pepsi available in the concession stand on Pepsi-Cola Night, the official soft drink here at the Springfield Raceway. Ian Morissette out of Willard, Missouri, leading this group of Midwest Modifieds. To his outside, Tim Mullins, the familiar number 16 machine. Green flag coming out. Colt Cheevers right off the start runs up to the number 3 position in car number 45. John Langton in car number 35 rides along in 4th. Side-by-side battle for second going on behind Morissette in car number 38. Tim Mullins tries to look to the outside. Colt Cheevers tries to look to the inside. Keep your eye on that battle for the lead. That could easily become a 3-wide battle. Morissette in car number 38 doing a good job holding off Colt Cheevers in car number 45. Trying to make that car just as wide as he can, trying to keep that top spot. Morissette has that car running around towards the bottom of the speedway. Colt Cheevers up a little bit higher. Colt Cheevers is going to look to the outside, see if he can find enough speed up there to make a run to the outside. Here he goes down the backstretch. He gets even. Can't quite make the pass. Now he's going to make a dive down to the inside. What a move by Colt Cheevers in the 45. Colt Cheevers made a big move down to the inside in the 45 coming out of turn 4 and takes the lead away from Morissette. Morissette fights back down to the inside, but no doing there as Colt Cheevers looks to run away with this one. That car, number 45, handling really good tonight. Tim Mullins hanging out in the number 3 position. John Langton, the 35, in 4th. Tim Petty in the 228 machine out on the speedway. As this race rolls on, Tim Mullins and John Langton in car number 35 battling it out for 3rd. Over there in turns 3 and 4 as the white flag comes out for Colt Cheevers. Tim Mullins takes the white flag in the number 3 position. John Langton, though, fighting hard down to the inside, down the backstretch. It's still a side-by-side battle as the checker flag comes out for Colt Cheevers in car number 45. Ian Morissette finishes up in 2nd, and John Langton takes 3rd.
You know, we talk about drivers that have really developed. Ian Morissette really showing strong this year in that 38 car.
Once again, we want to thank each and every one of you fans for being out here at the racetrack tonight. And if we have any employees of Pepsi, we also thank you for being out here at the Speedway. And we thank Pepsi for being the title sponsor of the Pure Stocks out here at the racetrack, and also the official soft drink of the Springfield Raceway, Pepsi Cola.